As per audience request, on our previous session on code generation, we had received many requests to do a detailed session on code generation using Leprechaun. So in this today's pre-recorded session, we will be going through functionalities, practical applications, and best practices on leveraging Leprechaun with Sidecore JSS. Handing over to Devtanu and Varlakshmi.
Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing on Headless Basics Uncovered Code Generation.
Yeah, myself Devtanu Viswas. I am an associate lead in horizontal digital. I'm, I have 9+ years of experience in site code and I am Cloud certified. I blog at devtanuviswasblog.wordpress.com and you can reach me out in my LinkedIn handle.
Hello everyone. Myself Varlakshmi MD, Site Code Technology MVP 2024. I'm DX engineer at Horizontal Digital. I'm Site Code 10 certified and also XM Cloud with 5 years of experience. I blog at winsitecore.wordpress.com and you can reach out to me in the LinkedIn handle here. So let's see about the agenda. We will be discussing about what is code generation, history of code generation, what is Leprechaun, code generation using Leprechaun, and step to generate the code and also demo. And we will be showing how we can use the Leprechaun in the front end application as well. So let's see what is code generation. Code generation is a process of automatically producing code based on the predefined rules, templates, or specifications rather than writing code manually. Um, so what is the use of it is it will save the time first thing and reduces the error and enforce consistency and also reduce repetitive codes. What was the history of the code generation? In 1950s, there was an introduction of assemblers and compilers. These are the early tools that translated symbolic or high-level code into a machine instructions. And in 1970s and 80s, we got like template-based systems, that is, tools introduce automation for generating repetitive codes, especially in the business application. And in 90s, case tools and model-driven developments, that is visual modeling tools, generated code for system diagrams to improve the productivity. And in 2000s, we got like web framework scaffolding, like Ruby on the Rails automated boilerplate code generation for web application. In 2010 and present, that is an AI and AI assisted tools, that is modern tools generated API clients, microservices, and also provide AI driven code suggestions. So let's see what is Leprechaun. Leprechaun is a popular code generation tool specifically designed for site code, which automatically generates strongly typed C# models based on the site code templates. This ensures that developers working in the Sitecore environment can interact with the content items in the type safe and reliable way. As we know, we will be having the content in the Sitecore, and this Leprechaun will strongly generate the C# models, which are automatically generated. When we come to the Sitecore JSS, that is JavaScript services, was introduced, allowing front-end developers to build the headless application with the JavaScript frameworks like React, Angular, and Vue. TypeScript became a natural fit due to its static typing and also enhanced developers' experience. So by using this, we generated code which was long back a staple in the Sitecore backend development via Leprechaun, expanded it to the front-end development with the tools that could generate TypeScript models from content template or GraphQL schemas, provide a type safety, and also reducing the errors in the front-end application. So for code generation using Leprechaun, Diptana will take over.
Yeah, thank you, Varlakshmi. So let me share my screen. Yeah. So to start with Leprechaun, what we have to do first, we need to install the Leprechaun CLI. So for installing, we need to run this command .NET tool install no cache Leprechaun CLI from the root folder. So let's copy this and in the terminal window administration. we go to our project's root directory. For me, it is this directory where we will be adding this Leprechaun 2. So we can see that it has installed the version 2.2.5. So to validate whether it has been installed correctly or not, we need to go to our root directory inside this .config folder and .net tools.json. So we can see here we have Leprechaun CLI added. So once we have done this, the next step is to validate the installation, which we have shown here. And you can see this has been added in my file. Now, to start with the code generation, we need to download some of the files as explained here. So let me first go to this github.com, this repository. And let's download this file. And also from the scripts folder, we need to download two files called jssconstants.csx and jsstypescripts.csx. So let's download this to jssconstant.csx, jsstypescript.csx. So these two files are needed to generate the TypeScripts. So let me come to my folder. We add it here as a backup. I have previously downloaded this, so it has renamed as 1.1. So now let's see the next step. The next step is to update the module.json files with Leprechaun node configurations. So as we have the serialization module JSON files, let me add those here, the configurations. So this is the configuration which we need to add. So you can see I have added this here. Same thing. And this is for foundation. We need to have this same as foundation. So this namespace and this name should be matching. And then this extends dot sugnim dot base, this we will be using at a later point of time. Now let me save this. Add it here. Make it feature. And also let me add it in the project. Okay, so the next step is this one, and you can see this namespace should be same, and this we will be using leprechaun .config file, which we downloaded at a later point of time. Okay, so in the next step, we need to create a folder named CodeGen in the src folder, or else the folder which is containing the leprechaun.config files. Sorry, module.json config files. So let's create a new folder here. Name it CodeGen and paste the JSS constants and JSS TypeScripts file. So let's do this, copy and paste in the CodeGen folder. In the next step, the leprechaun.config file should be pasted in the src folder, basically the same folder where we have our module.json files. So let's copy the leprechaun config, come to the same folder, paste it. Yeah. Then the next step is to change the specify the module.json files path. So let's edit this, come to line number. So we will, as this is in the same folder, we will be using this for the module.json. Next step is to configure the submeme.base. So as you remember, we have given here this extends, while we have written this extends line. This should be given as the base for this. So here configuration name, we will be changing it to submeme.base. Now we have downloaded two files. So we need to give the references of those two files. So in place of this synthesis.csx habitat.csx, we will be using our TypeScripts related CSX. So for the code generator. So let's copy this line and go to our code. So this line will be taking JSS TypeScripts.csx and JSS constants.csx to generate the code TypeScripts, and in the output file it will be from the config directory. It will create a models folder and it will name it as a layer module.model.ts. Layer will be feature foundation project, module will be your project name, like submeme as in our case. For the next step, we need to give the template predicate. This template predicate will be done to take the sitecore paths, templates from sitecore paths. So you can see here, let's go to this template predicate, change it. So this. Okay. So this name must be matching with your configuration of templates, which we have given in the module.json file. So you can see for feature, it will be feature-template. So if I go to feature, this name will be feature-template. So this must be equal to whatever we have given in the module.json file. And the path will be like sitecode templates feature submeme, which is our path. So which you can see here, sitecode templates feature submeme. Same for foundation. It should be foundation-templates and foundation submeme. So once we have done this, we need to comment this line, include name templates. Let's comment because we have already defined the as a predicate here. So it will be around 105 line number. This one, this line we need to comment it out. So our config file is ready now. So let's see whether we can generate the TypeScript files or not. To do that, we need to open a PowerShell window from the same folder where we have our leprechaun.config. So we have our leprechaun.config in the src folder. Let's navigate to that. Now let's run the command .NET leprechaun-c leprechaun.conf. Once we have done this, we'll be able to see that in our feature, we have 7 templates, and in our project, we have 8 templates. We don't have anything as of now in foundation, so 0 templates. So next, to validate, we should come to the same directory. You can see we have, there's a models folder. Open it. Let's open the feature. See, we have our promo, submeme promo component, and we also have a submeme promo folder, which doesn't have any file rendering parameters, a tabs component. So these two components, all the TypeScripts have been generated. And this JSON is used for GraphQL related TypeScript. So when you are doing a GraphQL component, this part of the JSON will be useful. So let me check in the changes so that we can create a component based on this Leprechaun. So let's stage it. Initial commute with Leprechaun. Send the changes. Yep, done. So next we will have to use the Leprechaun and create a component in the front end side. For that, Varalakshmi will be explaining.
Yeah, thank you, Deeptan. For easy understanding, what I have created is I have created a promo page. Inside that, I have a two renderings added. Let me go to the presentation detail. So here you can see I have one is a promo rendering and another is a submeme promo rendering. And I have given the data source as well. You can see the data source here. One is headless promo. This is coming from the template of JSS experience accelerator, that is by out of the box promo component. And the Leprechaun promo, this is the one that we have created the promo rendering. If I go to the Versal app slash promo, I can see the yellow box of this, and this is the headless out of the box component that we are getting. So to get this one and to build this component, what I am going to do is in components, and I will create a file called submemepromo.tsx, taking the import of the feature.module submeme.model, that is this one. You can see in this model I have a submeme promo, and I have a promo icon. These are the fields which are present in that. This has been created the interface. So let me see what is the difference between these two promo and submeme promo is we are writing an interface in this, and we are also having defining the types of those fields. The code is almost all the same, but when it comes to submeme promo, we are not writing any interface, and we are consuming the data from the feature.submeme.model, which has been generated from the Leprechaun itself. After completing our code, you can see I have went to the my root directory and also the src sxa starter, and inside that I will run this npm run stat connected to get my localhost 3000 up. So when I go to the promo component, here I can see the Leprechaun promo content has been coming. Yeah, thank you.
For any questions, please reach out to us. Hope this was helpful. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.